Hi everybody, I'm Shah from CharliesAngelTarot and it's lovely to see you back. Thank you for all your likes and shares and also subscriptions. It does help with the algorithm and I can see a lot of comments. It's really nice to see your comments and that you're doing well or whether you want to share something. And I'm also approachable on email, and you can sometimes get me on Messenger. If I'm too busy making the videos for you, which I love to do, then just leave a message behind and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that is on Charlie's Angel Tarot on Facebook, not the page. So try to leave a message on the Facebook channel, not the page, my darlings, because that is really only for announcements and that is coupled to my website, so I have to keep on going back to my website to check whether anybody has sent me a message. So do it on the Charlie's Angel Facebook. I also do a lot of other stuff on there because I do like Facebook and I do go live there as well, and I also put some of my other stuff, interests that I like animals and cooking and tarot. I watch other people as well on YouTube, and I would like to give a shout out to some channels, and the channels that I like is Brenda, of course, Brenda Tarot Readings, and I like Rock and Roll Prophecies, and I like Ordinary Alison. She's also, they're both, these last two, Rock and Roll Prophecies and Audrey Alison are astrological channels and also tarot, and that's why I watch them. I've been following them for about 10-14 years. And also I like Nasty Women Tarot with Sharon, and also I forgot because I just found her really, and I'll be doing something together with her, and that is what's her name? Kathy's Guided Light Tarot, and also Sheila's Inquisitive Tarot, and they do a lot of lives together, and I just love their lives, their magic. So have a look at them, and also who else? Tinker Tailor, Tinker Tarot. I always remember Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor, but it is Tinker Tarot. Sorry, darlings. And Tracy HD, she's gorgeous as well. She's a Gemini. So if you're a Gemini or an air sign or anybody else, go and have a look at those channels, and like and subscribe with them as well. And let's go on to today's energy. I know I'm late, but let's go on to Libra and the energy and the characteristics of Libra. I did do my research. You won't see me because I've noted it down, made a sort of like memory or cheat sheet on Microsoft, so you won't see me. You will see the cards that I'm going to read after the characteristics of Libra. I know I'm a couple of days late. It's the 28th, but I had to do the readings. I did the romance readings and I also did the weeklies, and now I'm doing the Libra. And to all the Libras, happy birthday. I hope you have had a wonderful day, and for those that are going to have their birthday, that you're going to have a top day as well. So thumbs up to you, Libra. Take care and enjoy the reading. Okay, here we go. So we're going into the Libra zodiac sign, and what are the traits of Libra. We all know that Libra is also an air sign, and I forgot to change the caption, so sorry about that. Going back, we all know that Libra is an air sign, and the color associated with Libra is pink and green. So to me, if I go back to my angelic chakras, then that is the heart chakra. And also the quality of Libra is cardinal. The day for Libra is Friday, and the greatest overall compatibility for Libra is Aries and Sagittarius. Lucky numbers for Libra is 4, 6, 13, 15 and 24. And the date, like I said, was going to come in on the 22nd, but that's because the axis of the Earth has changed, like climate change. So in the olden days, if you were born, I think before 1955, Libra comes in on the 21st, 22nd of each month to the 21st or the 22nd of the next month. Now I've got the dates on 23 of September till the 22nd of October. But according to the Almanac, Farmer's Almanac, Libra was going to come in on the 22nd. So it depends on who you follow, what you read, or where you do your research, that the dates can change. It's not me. Okay, my darlings? Now, also, Libra traits, the strength is cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, social, and quite flirty. And also maintaining the balance, of course. The weaknesses of Libra is indecisiveness, and you sometimes hear me say in readings procrastination. Well, that is also a sort of indecisiveness, because procrastination means stalling for time. Stalling for time, again, if you think deeper, it means that you can't make a decision or a choice. Avoiding confrontations, will carry a grudge, apparently. Self-pity, those are the weaknesses of Libra. What does Libra like? Harmony, gentleness, sharing with others, the outdoors. Libra's dislikes are violence, injustice, loud mouth, and conformity. And I can find myself in those as well, because the air signs do stand for justice, clarity, transparency, although a lot of people say different things about the air signs, especially Gemini, that they're two-faced because they've got the two characters. They're a dual sign like Libra. So I suppose if you're a Libra, let me know if you hear those things said about you as well, like being two-faced or being, not saying the right thing at the right time, too quick. You think too quick before you speak before you think. That is something that the air signs apparently get accused of as well. People born under the sign of Libra are peaceful, fair, and they hate being alone. Partnership is very important for them. Seeking someone with the ability to be the mirror of themselves. Well, like-minded. That's again something with the air signs, because they stand for wisdom, mind, and communication. Also being creative. These individuals are fascinated by balance and symmetry. Definitely Libra, because always weighing things up. And I think Gemini as well in some respect. If you are a Gemini, then have a listen to the Gemini energy. They are in constant chase for justice, equality, realizing through life that the only thing that should be truly important to themselves is their own inner core of personality. This is someone ready to do nearly anything to avoid conflict, keeping the peace whenever possible. The sign of Libra is an air sign set between Gemini and Aquarius, because Gemini is the first house, but the third house in the zodiac sign, and Libra is third, fourth, July is fourth, August is fifth, Virgo 6. So Libra is the 7th house in zodiac, and also is represented by the Queen of Swords. Aquarius is represented by the Page of Swords. Giving these individuals constant mental stimuli, strong intellect, and a keen mind, they will be inspired by good books, insurmountable discussions, and people who have a lot to say. Each Libra representative has to be careful when talking to other people, for when they are forced to decide about something that is coming their way or to choose sides, they suddenly realize that they might be in the wrong place and surrounded by the wrong people. No partner should make them forget that they have their own opinion. The planet ruling the sign of Libra is Venus, and that's why I said in the beginning with the in the full moon reading, flirtatious, and in the beginning of this video. Venus is the planet of love, making these people great lovers, but also fond of expensive material things. Their lives need to be enriched by music, art, beautiful places they get a chance to visit. Libra, the measure of our souls. The shortest myth of them all seems to present a good analytical thing, analogy, I'm sorry about my English, to the shortest constellation in the sky. You might even say that it is non-existent, presented by the Pleiades of Scorpio, Pleiades. Libra is one dot of balance in the sea, okay, like a drop in the ocean, I suppose, of different extremes, manifested only through the 15th degree of the magnificent sign, an object among animals and people. There is something awfully insecure about Libra, as if they were unsure which plate to burden next. Aware that things pass and teach us to be careful around other people, whatever we do in our lives only serves to point the way for our souls towards the higher power, to finally measure our existence, telling us where we went wrong or what we did right. Libras unconsciously teaches us that true liberation hides in lightness. Libra Love and Sex. Finding a compatible partner will be the main priority in life of people born with their sun in Libra. Once they start a romantic relationship, maintaining peace and harmony become the most important thing and their primary goal. Their charming personality and their dedication to each relationship makes their compatibility with others satisfying. But that fallen sun they have to heal often creates trouble in their emotional world. Yeah, it's like a bit like Gemini. The air signs are said that, especially Libra, because she represents the Queen of Swords. She is called the Ice Queen or the Widow. They have no emotions. Well, let me tell you, they hide their emotions because they are communicators and they know they have to be stable, calm and collected, talking, especially if they do a career in presentation or like a TV newsreader or telling stories or a judge or an advocate or anybody that has to speak. They have to keep their emotions under control and they can be very emotional. Once they have been hurt, they can cry for days on end, and it takes a long time for them to heal because they really get cut, literally cut through to the core. Okay. Libra is a sign of marriage, making its representatives open for traditional pathways of love. It's like the card of justice, the justice of the peace, so that's why it also represents marriage. Even though the element of air gives them a lot of flexibility, they will still feel strong, pulled towards tradition, and their desires will inevitably turn to love, put on paper, well organized and serving a purpose to create a certain image for the outer world. In a way, each Libra is in search of a partner who has the ability to set clear boundaries, as if expecting to be protected by them, but without their pride being endangered in the process. Sorry, my friends, I will tell you, I'm getting also some nasty remarks from people that do not understand why I sometimes lose my speech. It's not only because I speak two languages, but I do have an issue with my speech due to my whiplash. So I hope that anybody that wants to make a comment on the way I speak understands that I'm doing my best. And since I've started this channel, it has improved immensely, and I'm glad. Thank you for your understanding, everybody, for putting up with my stuttering. Okay. Going back, they want a compatible partner and somebody that is not won't be trodden on their toes too quickly. Okay. Libra is the sign of marriage, like I said, and they sometimes flip things out. Like I said in the beginning, they speak first and then think later. And same with Aquarius and Gemini. They are fast thinkers, and sometimes their mouth precedes their brain. Okay, but the brain can't keep up with the mouth. This is a sign deeply connected to sexuality. For Scorpio, rises where it ends. They search for deep, meaningful relationships, and although they don't have trouble relating with people they are really close to, the only true satisfaction in their love life comes from complete surrender of body and soul. It is the gravity of Libra to share their entire life with someone, with a challenge to be independent and aware of their core personality at the same time. In other words, a strong personality. So I'm going to continue where I left off with the Libra. When Libra has made up their mind on being with someone they've already chosen well, but it will help to know what stands in their way of achieving happiness or pushes them towards matching up. Now we've also got Libra and friends and family. Friends. Libra representatives are highly social and put their friends in the limelight, but sometimes raise their expectations bars or levels too high and choose friendships that make them feel superior to the person standing in front of them. Their natural nature makes them indecisive, which is why they might show a lack of. Still, this won't make them any less invested in their relationships when someone else takes the baton and shows interest in them. Tactful and calm, They can communicate through any problem if they want to, and will often help others understand the other side of their personal conflicts and trouble with other people. So again, here comes out the communication of the air sign. They can see both signs also because it's a dual sign, like Gemini, and that's why they can see both sides of a story, and they know there are two sides to each story. Family-wise, born into a family that gave them a certain weakness of the sun, Libra can often transfer guilt between family members without even being aware of doing so. Well, take it from me, that is not true, because both my parents were Libra, and they never made anybody feel inferior or better than the other. So again, that is something I don't agree with. In constant search for harmony, these individuals have a tendency to agree with their parents and siblings only to avoid conflict, being the one to pull back when a challenge comes their way. Well, we did see in the beginning that they don't like conflicts and they don't like fights. They walk away from it. Well, sometimes, I'm sorry, I disagree again. They will pick sides and they will go into a confrontation, especially where there is injustice, as they stand for justice. In the card in the tarot, justice represents them as well. Anyway, we were allowed to speak our mind, but we weren't allowed to be rude. Like I said, both my parents were Libras. They need to nurture their personality and often turn to solitude, only to discover their own point of view among many. That's quite true. They love time to think. They are always weighing things up. If they are well built and worked on their inner senses of power, they discover ease in being good parent and a role model, ready to share everything they know with their children. That is quite true. For each Libra, the key to happiness or a happy life is a fine balance, meaning they will not commit to work without setting apart enough time for their private life and their loved ones. And if they do, they will feel like they need to set free from it. They can be loved leaders, even though they sometimes lack the initiative needed to organize people who work for them, and will work hard to deserve privileges that come their way. In search for the truth and justice, they are good lawyers, judges, and can also be successful as diplomats, designers, and composers. If they have nurtured their artistic side from childhood, they will work well in a group and can be convincing and gifted speakers. Financial aspect of their life is often under control, which probably wouldn't be the case if they had an easier time deciding what they want to buy. As soon as they start questioning their financial choices, chances are they won't even spend any money at all, simply because it was hard to make a decision of any kind. They balance between saving and spending pretty well, and even though they enjoy fashion and fine clothes, they rarely let their desires for spending get the best of them. What I find with the Libras is they rather buy quality than by quantity, and that is how they see it. Classical or more quality clothes or high quality clothes, and that's how they save, because they won't spend so much on buying too many clothes. They realize that so many clothes are enough. But of course, you've always got those that spend more. However, to attract a Libra man, you might have to do the following. Libra men appreciate all that is beautiful and search for a partner to inspire them with their appearance. This might sound superficial, but the fact is they need mental and visual stimuli to make decisions and process easier and push them into serious relationships to begin with. Once they have decided to be with someone, they usually make serious long-term bonds, enduring with ease through the hard times, knowing they have already made the perfect choice to begin with. A Libra man wants to discuss everything with his partner, from daily matters to big shared endeavors in life. This man, in search for a partner with strength of will and confidence, someone to guide the way when he feels lost or insecure. Once he finds the right person, he will do anything to make them happy, turning the attention solely on their partner and often forgetting himself in the process. This man is deeply romantic in his core and in search for true love to last him a lifetime. True. How to attract a woman. To seduce a Libra woman, one has to be a good conversationalist and listener. She enjoys being taught about new things and enjoys talking about herself and her personal interests, just as much as she likes sinking deep into her partner's life. She's charming, intelligent, and finds solutions to problems that arise along the way with certain ease. Her partner needs to keep her interested, on her toes at first, making her question her own initiatives and choices, while also straightforward and surprising enough. Being ruled by Venus, a Libra woman has natural tendency to have certain mood swings, but this won't make her any less just in her ways. Once she falls in love and shares a home with her partner, she will take care of them, make them look good, and keep their social life organized and well adjusted to social norms they live in. Compatible signs for Libra are Consider, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So those are the other air signs and fire signs. But at the beginning of my story, I said that it was Aries and Sagittarius. So the research that I've shown means that the two fire signs, Aries and Sagittarius, and Leo, so let's say all the fire signs and all the other air signs. Also, I would believe that a Libra, when Libra meets another Libra, it's either make or break. And what I've seen is they are compatible to each other because they can know, or they know what they can expect from each other. And so now we go on to the reading, because that's all the research I've got for you in my own words. So today I'm using the light series for the reading for Libra, and it is pretty good because we've got the King of Pentacles. I hope you like that explanation about Libra and the characteristics. Use it to your advantage. And now we're going on to the reading. We come in with the King of Pentacles. That means that you could be meeting up with a Taurus or dealing with a Taurus. Also, you could be doing investments, but do your research before you make the investment. And this could be in a new job or a hobby, or literally in an investment on the stock exchange or something like that. You have the Midas touch. So that means that what you put your mind to and what you put your time in all your money in will turn out to be a success. You also have the Chariot, and that's number 7. 7 is lucky, and the Chariot means that you've got recognition and you've got victory. You could also be going on to the next level, like getting married or getting engaged or starting a family or getting a promotion or going up to a wage rise. You're going into the next level in something. Okay, you could also be going on holiday or moving home or your business. And that will be lucky and it will be to your advantage. Like I said, you've got the Midas touch. And this is the Page of Swords, so you could get official news. This could be of a child, or the news could come from a child. This could also be official news, like if you're starting your own business. That could mean certificates, licenses, etc., etc. You could also get news from an institution saying that your investment has made profit. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, as the Page of Swords represent Aquarius, or meeting one. You've also got the Four of Wands, so it's going to be a very special time in Libra, as a Libra time is the Four of Wands, means celebration. Again, this is the card of marriage. This is the card of marriage going on to the next level. Also, moving home or moving your business, making good foundations or building something on solid foundations. That could be because you've done your research and your investment is bringing in returns. Four of Wands means celebrations with family and friends, but also reunions, or you could be receiving an invitation to go to a wedding. The overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles means what you sow, you shall reap. And remember, it takes time to grow. So if you're making an investment, it may take time before you see rediment on your investment. You've got 7 again, so good luck. You've got 2 7s. You can take this in the week, like the second week. You could be getting luck, but because you've got 7 in the overall energy, you've got luck throughout the month. Watch out for 777. That is the divine or the angels sending you a message. I hope you have liked this reading and this video. Take care, stay safe, and please like and share. Thank you. And subscribe. Ciao, ciao.